The trading bot I'm going to show you today is really smart. It uses a currency correlation strategy and takes advantage when two currencies move in opposite directions. I've spent a lot of time testing it and you will be surprised by the results. So here is the MetaTrader platform and the robot is called Happy Algorithm Pro. I have started testing this expert advisor back in January this year, and you can see that initially I was trading it with 0.03, but then after I saw some steady performance, I increased to 0.06 and I've been trading it with this amount until the moment. Now in this 10K account, it made $675.94 and it is trading euro-dollar on the daily chart. And you've probably noticed on the chart that it's quite an active expert advisor, but in fact it's trading euro-dollar and the dollar Swiss. So we have the same amount of trades on the dollar Swiss chart because this expert advisor is trading simultaneously the euro-dollar and the dollar Swiss. And you can see that these two trades opened on the 23rd of May at the very same time. Both were short positions, and just yesterday on the 26th of May, the expert advisor added another two positions in the same direction. Again, one for euro-dollar and one for the dollar Swiss. And the reason this trading bot opens trades at the same time and in the same direction with these two currency pairs is because they have negative correlation. So I'll explain very simply what is currency correlation and you will understand how this bot works. So when you think of currency correlation, you can think of relationship between two different currency pairs. And it could be positive or it could be negative. Now when the correlation is positive, this means that they tend to move in the same direction. For example, euro-dollar and pound-dollar are very correlated currency pairs because if the dollar gets stronger, obviously it will affect both of them. If it gets weaker, again it will affect both of them and they will probably move in the same direction. And obviously when we have negative correlation, it means that they move in the opposite direction. Now I'll switch to my FX book and here we have a table with the Forex correlation, and here you can see most of the popular currency pairs, and you will notice that with some, euro-dollar has positive correlation like the Aussie CAD, and with others like the Aussie New Zealand the correlation is negative. Now if I arrange the currencies according to the correlation they have with the euro-dollar, you will see that on the second spot with negative 96.1% we have the dollar Swiss, which means that the euro-dollar and the dollar Swiss have a very negative correlation, and this is the reason the Happy Algorithm Pro opens trades that are in the same direction. So yesterday at 1 o'clock it opened two short trades, one for euro-dollar, one for dollar Swiss, and you can notice that one of them is on a profit, the other one is on a loss. But this is just a negative correlation. It doesn't mean that if euro-dollar goes up with 15 pips, the dollar Swiss will go down exactly with 15 pips. Now if I show you the properties, you will notice that the take profit is 15 pips or 150 points. In other words, when the combined result of the two trades reach 15 pips or 150 points, it will close the trades and it will take these 15 pips. Now I'll go back to the properties in a second, but if I show you the very last trades, for example these two that opened on the 23rd of May and they closed in the same day, just 3 minutes later, you will notice that the euro-dollar short trade was opened at 113.26.6 and it was closed at 113.20, or that is like 6 pips lower. Now with the dollar Swiss we have again a short trade at 0.8225 and this short trade was closed at 0.8216. Well, that's about 9 pips, and together with the 6 pips from the euro-dollar, total profit of 15 pips and the trades close. Now from the inputs you can control which pairs to trade. You can change, for example, to pound-dollar or to any other currency currency pair. But again, you should look for negative correlation. For example, euro dollar has negative 94.5 with the dollar CAD. With the dollar yen, it is negative 92.2%. However, so far I've been testing euro dollar and the dollar Swiss, which was the recommendation from the vendor. I started initially with 0.03, then I increased it to 0.06, and this lot step doesn't mean that it's increasing the lots. You can see that with the current trades right in here, we had these short trades from the 21st, and then you can see with the open trades that there are 2 short orders. Those are on a loss, and the expert advisor adds another 2 short trades, but it's not increasing the lot. It keeps trading with 0.06 for both of the currency pairs. And on the chart, you can notice how it goes. For example, right at the beginning of March, it opened those short trades, and all of those closed right in here. And if I take the crosshair, you will see that this was on the 27th of March. Let me go to the history, and we will see these trades that closed at the end of March. So right in here, there should be a couple of trades. Yes, those ones over here that closed right after midnight, and you will notice that some of those were profitable, others were losing, but you know how much they brought at the end. 15 pips. Now you can see the back test, and this is for the euro dollar. So if I go to settings, you will see that it is for the euro dollar on the daily chart, but this is just for one currency pair. Okay, if I show the back test, you will see that we have a small drawdown, 5.17%. We have a decent profit, but because this is only the euro dollar, it's not really a back test we can rely on, because at the same time it would have been trading the dollar Swiss, and when the 15 pips are reached, it will just close the positions. And here we have just the expert trading euro dollar only. I'll go back to the inputs one more time, and I'll show you the max total trades set to 20. And if you want to minimize the risk, you can decrease this number, so you will decide how many total trades you will have opened at any given moment. But I decided to stick to the default and left it to 20. Now this is the track record I have so far on this 10k funded account. You can see a very equal exposure obviously between the 2 different currency pairs. Total return of about 6%. If I click on stats, you will see 1.5 monthly return and profit factor of 1.2. I have a live account right in here that we just started a few days ago with Marin from the team, and he has recorded a detailed review on the other channel. I'll leave the link down below in the description. But in this video, I wanted really to focus on the correlation and how this expert advisor works, because it's very interesting for me. And the vendor created this expert advisor is the Happy Forex. There are 2 track records with 2 different set files, but we like more the first one with above 60% since 2024, so it's a little bit over a year, and you can notice a very steady growth in the balance line. If I show the drawdown, you will see a drawdown lower than 3%, and you can follow the results on our live page. And right in here are the results. You can see the account Happy Algorithm Pro with Blueberry Markets, and you will notice that the initial balance is $1,000, but the actual balance is 1,300. This is because we wanted to diversify our live accounts with more brokers, and we asked Blueberry for something special for me and my team, and afterwards for our subscribers. So no matter what account type you open with Blueberry, they have the standard and the raw account, but whatever amount you deposit, you will be getting 30% trade credit deposit. After your account is approved, just click the banner with my image and you will get 30%. Now obviously we cannot withdraw this bonus because these are funds the broker gives us so we have more capital. And especially with expert advisors like the Happy Algorithm Pro, it is better to have some more funds in the account. I use the maximum leverage possible of 1 to 500, and it's a personal choice if you want to open a standard or a row account. The difference is that the standard account has no commission, spread start from 1 pip, and with the row account, commission is $7 per lot, and we have spread starting from 0 pips. I'll leave the link to this bonus down below in the description, but I'll definitely take advantage of it myself. And as part of my 100k project, I'll be starting 3 new robots, and those will be the EAs from the Dark EAs vendor. I'll start trading the Dark Titan, the Dark Gold, and with these 2 EAs we have achieved 17.5%. This account has been trading since 3rd of March. You can see a very steady growth. If I show you the equity, you will see that it stays very close to the balance line. There is a floating profit at the moment. And I will also start trading the Dark Moon, which we have on a small $200 live account, and you will see that it's suitable for small accounts, 13.6% so far. This account is also visible on our live results page right on the bottom, and we have it on a demo account for a bit longer with a 19.5%, and I'm really interested to see how these EAs will perform on bigger accounts. As always, you can follow the results on our page at any moment. And before you go, guys, check out this video on my site and you will learn about another expert advisor. We are already trading live from the same happy vendor. I love you, trade safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.